I want to introduce you to a concept called link begging. Yes, it's a cynical name for a brute force strategy that you can either do yourself or actually hire a freelancer for, because it is repetitive and brute force. This is actually precisely the kind of thing for which you can hire a freelancer. Basically, I'm giving you a script here, and we'll go over the script in a second, and you can send the script out to a bunch of blogs, magazines, influencers, podcasters, YouTubers, journalists, you name it. Anybody with an audience, anybody with a website. And because this is going to be cold outreach, you're going to get a very low success rate, under 5% usually, but that's okay because it's a numbers game. This is a brute force strategy. This is precisely why this is okay to hire a cheap freelancer for. They almost have to do no thinking. They'll just take this script and send it out. So now let's go over this script. The first line is hello, and you want to find the webmaster's name, whoever's the owner of the website. Obviously, the person's name is usually listed right on their website. You just have to search for that for like 10 seconds and you'll find it. Just don't write hi. Use their name so it's personalized. The second line is what you need to do. I'm currently promoting, and you link to your cooking blog, so it's easy for them to click on it and see. This is an example of a cooking blog. If your blog is not a cooking blog, you just write whatever your blog is. Just describe it slightly so that they can tell if it's relevant for them or not. Then you say, I'm a new blogger and I understand I need to get authoritative links from blogs like yours, and so on. Then in here, you see, you want to offer them some value. You don't want to just ask. So you say, in exchange, I'm happy to promote your blog either on my YouTube channel, Twitter, podcasts, Instagram, whatever you have. I don't know what you have for your social media, but wherever you can promote them, offer that. And notice also this sentence here. Maybe they don't need your Instagram promotion. Maybe they're focusing on something else that they need help with. So you put that on the table. You say, is there something you're focusing on now that I can help with? And then an optional line. I also have a small budget, so I can pay for some promotion. Now, it's against Google Terms of Service to pay for links. So this is a very gray area bordering on black hat marketing. You might not want to do this. This is risky. Nevertheless, some people do this. So if you want to take the risk, you can. I don't advise it. I know that it's done, so that's why I'm putting it here optionally. And then you want to wrap up the email. Sincerely, your name, then you link to your site, link to your social channels just so that they see you're legitimate, and that's it. If you have an interesting article you've written, maybe you want to link to that too so that you can show them that your site is well made. It's a quality site, not something spammy. But essentially, this is the script. You give the script either to a freelancer or you send it out yourself. And how do you find all the possible bloggers and website owners who can link to this? Well, you go to Google and you literally search for them. In my case, all I did was cooking blogs, and you can do this cooking podcasts. And I know that podcasts are audio and you're looking for a website that has links, but sometimes podcasts have websites associated with those podcasts and they can link to you. So you essentially get a link here, best food podcasts. Okay. So you click on the podcasts and you go through them one by one, because they'll list a bunch of podcasts. You see it's a list. They'll list a bunch of them. You go through one by one. Now, if you reach out to the most popular podcast on cooking in the world, they're most likely not even going to reply. So the most popular ones, they're going to be too busy to reply to you. But as you get to the mom and pops, maybe not too struggling because you don't want bad sites and unauthoritative sites to link to you, but just kind of middle of the road sites that are doing okay, but also will listen to you. They still have time for you. They'll probably do some business with you, especially they themselves need some promotion. And notice, if you pay to be on a podcast, it's not at all like paying for a link. So it's actually okay to pay to be on a podcast. You'll get on a lot of podcasts that way. And if they have an associated website, you'll get a link from that website. Obviously, if they don't have an associated website, you just don't try to get on that podcast because it's not going to help your link building. And so you can do this research on your own. Or if you hire a freelancer, you can just set this in motion. They'll mostly get rejected. You'll mostly get not even a reply back, but just keep on doing it, keep on doing it, and you'll over time get links doing this.